Hi, my name is Ava. I'm 11 years old. I attend Bellamy Elementary and I'm in the 5th grade. I've been with YSA for the past 5 years and I love science. I enjoy YSA as I get to spend time with people who think like me and explore the real world on field trips. The goal of this presentation is to provide a summary of some of these issues covered, starting with one of the biggest issues worldwide, and that's climate change. In our recent report, it was shown that 85% of the world's population has already been affected by climate change. And usually, there are unequal impacts, especially on low-income communities. Time is running out to make a change in our habits. Did you know that just a 4 degree Fahrenheit increase in temperature will cause sea levels to rise 6 feet? And if we don't change our ways by the year 2030, there might be parts of Wilmington underwater. So, what is climate change? We know flooding, wildfires and hurricanes and droughts are all driven by climate change. However, this doesn't just happen overnight. Climate change is the long-term change in temperature and weather that is measured by science. As it turns out, a lot of climate change is driven by what humans do. When people burn fossil fuels, greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide get trapped in the atmosphere, which makes the world hotter. This is called the greenhouse gas effect. This is seen in this graph where the blue line for carbon dioxide and the red line for temperature are rapidly increasing. This graph is for the entire planet, and unfortunately, levels haven't been recorded in Wilmington yet, but we will record them in this coming summer. We have been conducting weather balloon launches into near space for the past 7 years to understand how clouds form and how weather impacts Wilmington. I've been involved in 2 launches called Mission Sol. This takes a lot of teamwork, collaboration, and creativity to be able to measure the temperature and greenhouse gases 30 miles above Earth. We have taken some really spectacular images. Here's a picture of Lake Waccamaw from near space about 100,000 feet above Earth, showing the curvature of Earth and the different layers of the atmosphere. Even Leona the Legonaut gets an appearance. That I've been involved with 3 launches up to date, and each has presented more questions than answers. Did you know that NASA doesn't understand how clouds form locally? Well, one of our launches went right through the middle of a cloud, which I thought was pretty cool. I was amazed at the effect of clouds blocking light from reaching the ground. Using these weather balloons, we can collect valuable data information, and it doesn't cost a lot. We use small Raspberry Pi computers, which measures the temperature and gases in the atmosphere and how they change over time. We hope to continue these launches on decades to come. The question still remains, what about the long-term temperature of Wilmington? You may recall, the past 2 summers, there were lots of media reports about cities being very hot, even here in Wilmington. But what does the data show? We analyzed the temperature and data from the airport for the past 70 years. Basically, to sum it all up, it's getting hotter here in Wilmington. Our fall and summers are getting hot, both during the night and day, and the increase in temperatures are greater at night. So we believe this will cause temperature to be hotter and persist longer each year. Similar temperature trends are also reflected in our oceans, which we rely on for tourism, fisheries, recreation, and sustainable energy. While data are only recent, this has already been a 2 degree Fahrenheit increase in ocean temperatures over the past 15 years. The story doesn't just end there though. And Wilmington is covered with lots of concrete. If you ever walk on concrete barefoot during the summer, you know what I mean when I say it's hot to the touch. This is the heat island effect, and I will leave you with this heat map we created for the county that shows parts of Wilmington to be even hotter due to concrete. If our goal is to limit global warming by 4.5 degree Fahrenheit by the year 2030, this means we need to take action now. This is going to take a global effort to find solutions using science as a problem-solving tool, but we need to make the future now for the sake of the current and future generations. Thank you for your attendance today, and we look forward to discussing possible solutions and innovations we can employ for a better future. You will now hear from Kate, who will tell you more about Wilmington's green space how Wilmington's green space can be used to address a warming urban landscape.